The Witch of Moon's Lane presents...
How to Witch, bitch.
Welcome back to How to Witch Bitch. We do have Michelle, the Witch of Moon's Lane. Hello, Michelle.
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm well. All right.
Brilliant.
So we've got some great conversations that we've actually got a really interesting podcast coming up about one of our lovely people who messaged in about a balloon that came into her house. We're going to have a chat with her. Literally, didn't walk in. It flew in. But we're going to have a chat with her in the next episode as well, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for all of your comments. Thank you very much for all of your reviews as well. We did have someone say, and we did mention that sort of someone had said about almost burning their house down trying to make a candle.
And I said baby witch.
Baby witch. Now, are there certain spells that can go completely wrong or have gone completely wrong with you?
Well, there are some spells if you're not actually in the right frame of mind that you could either a transfer onto something else or it could have, wrong person or something like that, or it could even come back and transfer onto you if you don't know what you're doing. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of rookie mistakes with spells and things like that as well. Yep, backfiring. I love it.
That's fantastic.
We could certainly do something about that, and maybe if people could sort of write in about some of the misadventures that they've had, and we can have a chat about it.
It feels very American movie, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah.
The whole spell gone wrong person turning into a frog, blah 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 blah.
I did do a cord cutting when I first started. This was years ago. I was in my teenage when I started with a friend of mine and her partner, and I tried to cut the cord, and for whatever it backfired, and he was then just becoming her stalker, and he's going, "What have you done?" I'm so sorry, but it just totally went the wrong way.
Oh my gosh! Okay,
yeah.
I don't recommend. Now, also, this is winter solstice.
Yes.
So Yule, it's a magic time of year for witches.
Yes.
It's a lot of time. It's the rich history and ancient celebration, and pretty much the circle of life and death and all that kind of stuff. So tell us about Yule and what it means.
Okay, so Yule is the 21st of June this year, and it talks about the shortest day and the fact that, the night time's coming in earlier. And, of course, like this morning, I just got up and went, and I thought, it's still night. But no, it's not. It's just darker, a lot darker. So what we do in the winter solstice is really sort of like honour the sun and bringing the sun back in. And funny enough, on the other side of the world, it's around about Christmas time. And so you know how they put their wreaths out on the front door? That's actually very pagan. So it's about now we honour this sun by doing wreaths, and we put that out with evergreen and things. Some people like to get sticks and actually make pentagrams through the sticks with the wire and things. We make Yule logs, which is festive, beautiful cakes and things like that to sort of have festivals, and we're going back, but sort of modern sort of tradition here for it. I mean, we just like to celebrate. I like to sort of get my friends around, and I'll do like a beautiful dinner or something like that. But really, that's what it's coming from. It's honouring the sun, so it's honouring the sun gods and bringing the sun god back in.
Because I guess winter being the darkest point, and obviously in history as well, lack of crops, food would have been scarce, all that kind of stuff. So actually bringing in the light, it comes to
and that was
cycle.
what they would have done. A lot of people would have put, like if they had the flour or if they had the sugar or if they had, then they would have all come together and done sort of big sort of festivals like that, because there would be shortages. That's kind of where it is, bringing in the hearth, bringing in the family, and a lot of people lighting fires and things like that because it's cold. So, so celebrating the light. Lots of people also burn lots of candles and things like that as well.
I guess here in Australia it would be, this is the time that we do it. But as you said, on the other side of the world, they do it. It's about
bringing in
December.
abundance. A lot of meditation. Witches do meditation as well for the sun's return. Lots of hearty stews. That all comes from pagan. All eating the rich goodness and the foods and the vitamins and things like that. Or vitamins.
Vitamins.
I don't know. Here we go.
Whatever you want to say. That's all right. So also looking at how cultures around the world actually celebrate Yule as well, but all the same, which is the sun. So you've got the Inca Empire's Sun Festival, you've got palm fronds and rituals for Egyptians, you've also got the solstice in Asia, and a lot of those pagan roots are of the modern Christmas traditions, like you mentioned as well.
Like even the green and the gold, that all came back from that particular time frame. Those were the colours of the greenery and the red of the berries and the things like that. So it all comes back from pagan tradition as well. And it's interesting that a lot of witches get a bit confused, and a lot of them, and I'll mention again in the podcast, are saying that's not right. But we have to mention again, we're Southern witches, because we do have a lot of people from America listening to us as well, and they're getting a bit confused. So we have to say we're Southern witches.
We're always confused.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it as well. Any certain spells or rituals or things that people should maybe do at this time of year?
Well, I think it's really good to sort of let go of the old. And so a lot of the sort of spells that I like to do is sort of like turning away. So, when sort of like I feel like we're turning away from the sun and then we're turning back to the sun. So it's almost like letting go of the dark and welcoming in the new. So that's what it is. It's about renewal, and it's about rebirth and sort of things like that. So any types of spells that you would be doing would be bringing more abundant spells. So making your life a lot better, whether that's with love or whether it's with finances or whether it's with focus. It's just really about bringing what's abundant, being happy, healthy and wealthy.
Wonderful. Well, as always, we would love your reviews also. Any comments, any things that you suggest for a podcast as well. Like we talked about, things going wrong. We had that lovely comment from Leslie about the balloon coming in as well, and we will do next episode about that. Yep. So feel free to send us through anything. We love your feedback. We love hearing from you as well. Calm down on the feather comments. We've heard a lot of them. No, I'm kidding. No. Whatever you would like, it's all good. I'm still looking for those coloured feathers, but that's okay.
Or any Yule, anything like that. Like I've got some great Yule log recipes. If you're into desserts and things like that, we can put that up as well. Yeah, so you can get into the festive and make a Yule log.
Sounds fancy. Sounds yummy.
It's a fancy sponge.
Is it really? Okay. Well, that sounds good. I was going to ask you
lots
what it
of cream.
But now I'm really...
Yeah.
Right, okay. And also we did mention in the last podcast as well that we'd be getting my husband in, who has had some strange experiences after losing one of his mates. He's a bit scared. No, he's not scared. He will be coming up in an episode very, very soon. It's always interesting to hear about those stories, about people contacting you from the other side. So we will be doing that. Also talking about rituals, kitchen witches as well. That cooking you mentioned with Yule as well, the Yule log, the fancy sponge. But we will also talk about, bringing in different herbs and different things into cooking, which I guess is kind of the modern day witch who, is feeding the family.
So definitely help everybody that, maybe don't want to go and get a cauldron and get over the bubble, and they don't really, but they want to do it sort of in a modern way where they could be doing a little bit every day, know, and so they're just doing some spell magic just through their food.
Wonderful. All right. Well, anything else, just let us know. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Woodwork Podcasts.